So what was Gecko selling this for? $40 maybe?
Probably $50, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe $60 on another day.
Yeah. Hey, wait, cheapy Tiki mugs are cheap. Hi everyone, this is Ray. Some of you might know me as Tiki with Ray, and today I am in, not necessarily Sacramento, but where are we? What's this town?
Citrus Heights.
Citrus Heights. And I'm in Vance's home. And I guess it could be a tiki bar, but this is like just I'm amazed by the amount of tiki mugs you have. And, well, what's the name of your place?
So our home tiki bar is called Hale A Kekai, which stands for House by the Sea.
I thought it was going to be House of Tiki Mugs. Because it should be, because I cannot believe the amount of tiki mugs you have. And I was looking over what you have, and then you showed me these. And I guess the idea is that, imagine if you had a tiki mug or something that fell to the bottom of the sea, and then it was there for a long time, and then you had like crustaceans and all that other stuff start forming on it. These are made by Gecko.
Yep. Correct.
And what's the official name of these mugs?
So made by Gecko, and the series is called the Sunken Treasures.
Shrunken Treasure.
Sunken Treasures, yep.
Oh, I should Shrunken Treasures. That's his next one, Gecko. The next one needs to be Shrunken Treasures.
Shrunken.
So you take all these and you shrink them down.
Good one.
They'll be a lot less. They'll be a lot easier to handle. And how did he come up with that idea? Or is it just he's just a man of many great ideas, or what?
A man of many ideas for sure. I think, obviously being on the island of Oahu and in Hawaii, surrounded by the sea and by everything, he just came up with a brilliant idea to take his current art and conceptualize it and give it that sunken type feeling through adding different techniques and different glazing to be able to give it that sunken treasure that you were talking about.
Yeah, this is incredible. We're right off the bat. What's the story with this one? So this is like almost like a giant, like a container? Or?
Yeah. So as you can see, go ahead and
I'll hold it up. Don't worry.
Yeah.
It's not gonna. Oh wow, there's some weight to that.
Some weight to it. So as you can see, this was the Kamehameha Tobacco Company, or actually David Lawrence Company from Oahu, and it was a large tobacco jug that he conceptualized and ultimately built into ceramic art, and he added all of the different clams or the different barnacles or the different sea life that's been encrusted to it. And as you can see at the very top of the jug, he added some octopus tentacles coming out of the top.
Unbelievable. This is unbelievable. The detail. The attention to the detail. Like if you were to tell me that this was something that was found underneath the sea and this is how it ended up, I'd be like, yeah, I agree with you. But to make all these little pieces like that is just insane. I'm completely blown away. I mean, there's like little clams on there, and
even just the smaller details you can see, whether it's a large piece or just a smaller piece here, he's really added a lot of attention to detail, which is what I love about the Signature series.
Now, real stupid question. It isn't like he found this bottle and worked around it. Like he made the bottle too, right?
Yep. The jug itself is a ceramic jug, and then he added, which painstakingly took hours of the encrusted work to give it its full effect.
What's the story with these guys?
So this is all of this is Mike's work, or Gecko's work, South Sea Arts.
Yeah.
So this is the Kava Kava piece that he's made. It was a 2018 piece of art, and as you can see, this is a combination of his Sunken Treasures, as well as you can see on the left side, one of his signature and vintage pieces is his Kiss by Pele.
Yeah.
And that gives it its crusted type of crater effect. So it's a combination of it's coming out of the water, but on the other half of the kava, you know, he's been kissed by Pele.
Yeah, and it actually says underneath here, Sunken Treasure, kisses by Pele. That's awesome. And there is a hole. I mean, technically, you can drink out of this.
Yeah.
Can you wash these, though?
Yeah.
Or
They
you can?
are washable. I mean, I certainly wouldn't put it in the dishwasher with its...
No.
Not this piece in particular, but they are washable.
Wow. What's up with this one?
Yep. And so this
Giant skull, right?
This is one of my favorite pieces that he made for me. Recently, actually a couple of years ago, he had sold one to another collector.
Yeah.
And it got away from me, and I really had to have a version of it. So he made this for me. I was really happy to add this into my collection, and this is his skull. And obviously, you can see he used some new effect with the color of the starfish here. I'll let you check that out. And you can see in this piece, he actually started to use more color as he grew and kind of worked off of his effect.
It literally looks like a skull that's been but wow, this is, and like all the barnacles and stuff like that. And you're right, he's starting to add color to the actual pieces. Wow, man. I'm just blown away. I am blown away. What's the story with this one here? What is that, actually? I don't even know what it is.
Yeah. So this is a jug or a vessel.
Okay.
I'll trade you here.
Okay.
And I actually picked this piece up in Hawaii when I visited his home.
You visited Gecko's home?
I have, yeah. Blessed to be able to go a couple times in one of the years. I believe in 2016, we had visited. And this is what we call his Namaka versus Pele.
Yeah.
So it's his Moko style vessel, which you can see here, right? Mm-hmm. And then obviously it has the sea life, but like the Kava Kava piece, it has the Kiss by Pele.
Yeah.
And just with the blowouts and things of that nature. So it's a really cool piece. I really love the glaze that he added here. So yeah,
well, now
check that out again.
Not technically. I mean, it wouldn't be a very good drink to drink anything because it's kind of holy.
You're gonna have to tilt it my way to be able to make that work with a large straw.
Hey gang, we'll get back to the tiki conversation here in just a second, but I want to let y'all know they have t-shirts for sale. They are screen printed in America. The artist is Tony Canepa, and they're going for $20 a piece, $25 including shipping. If you're interested in buying one, go to my website, tikiwithray.com, and then there's a tab that says buy a t-shirt. Click on there and just follow the prompts. So thank you very much. And let's get back to the tiki conversation now. Speaking of bottles, like is that another kind of a riff on the same idea as the first one?
It is. So this is like the jug that we were looking at first. I'll let you check that out.
Yeah.
This is Moana, as you can see here.
Yes.
From Honolulu, Hawaii. Wow. And then it's a large type of a wine bottle or jug or vessel that he added the sea life incrustation to.
Unbelievable. And would be kind of similar to what's going on with this one?
Yeah, let's check that one out.
It's like as if there's like an octopus around it.
This is a piece for a bar that's in Japan.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. As we can see here, it's called the Headhunter.
The Headhunter.
And so this was a bar that commissioned this piece, which is the Headhunter mug.
Yeah.
And then Mike or Gecko had the great idea of adding some tentacles coming up from the bottom surrounding the mug. Yeah, this is a really killer piece.
I'm serious. This is a whole different level. Look at this. Oh my god. That's just kick-ass, dude.
Yeah. So this is a octopus bottom or a teko, and then he added this really cool skull on top. As you can see, it kind of has the holes in between, really giving its definition. Definitely a mug, as you can see.
This would be awesome for drinking because say you are wasted.
You got a stable little.
It's not gonna knock over. Wow. Oh, let's take a look at this guy.
Sure. This is a really cool piece that that Gecko and I actually worked on as far as a trade.
Yeah.
And so...
what did you trade him?
So I had got some things for his
Couple
son.
of Target gift cards?
Yeah, gift cards for his son, Kainoa. and I wanted to make sure that I got something nice for him. So Mike really was cool, and he did make this for me. And it's a really cool skull, and as you can see, it has that big barnacle coming out of the eye socket here.
I love that.
Yeah. And then the octopus, his signature series here. This one is actually attached to the skull. And then I'll give that back to you. You can check that out. It has really cool barnacles and clams on the top.
So with each of these, are these all one of a kind?
They're all one of a kind. They're all custom built. They're all one of a kind. He will make different versions, but each one is
its own thing.
Its own piece.
Wow, my God. So again, another riff on the model with this one.
Yeah, this one's really cool. This was a Coco Joe's from Kauai. This is a jug that came from the hotel, which we all know the story. Yeah. This is where Elvis and a lot of the history of the movies came from that.
Absolutely.
Now not with us anymore, but you can still check out the location. But Mike had to come up with a great idea. You can see here where it's got the gentleman kind of blowing the clamshell here.
Yeah.
Yep. And then I'll let you check that out. Just some different kind of sea life here. He really put some tall growth on the left side.
Oh my God. Unbelievable. I'm blown away. I'm completely blown away. And here, I don't I don't want to set it down and not be set down right. So some of my favorite iconic images in Tiki, well, right off the bat is the Moai.
Moai.
And, wow. I mean, if the Moai itself was just a mug, I would be blown away. But the fact that he added the Sunken Treasures touch to it makes it so awesome.
Yeah. I like this piece a lot because, as you can see, it just has some of the glazing. It looks like it's aged. Where it's kind of coming out of the ground. Although in this case, it's coming off the seafloor. So a really cool piece.
Unbelievable. And speaking of, maybe someday this potentially could happen, but he did the same job to the Tiki Bob. And it's funny because it's like, we'll start with the green one first. It's like, this one looks like it's been under the sea for a little bit. And then this one's been under the sea a long time. And who knows? I mean, it could very, very well be possible this in San Francisco. Maybe someone took a cruise out from the Bay Area and they had one of these mugs that fall in the water. You could potentially find one of these. These are cool. I mean, like a Tiki Bob is cool as it is. But, and I even love the green too. That's really, really cool.
One interesting point on the one that you're holding, Ray, is you can see on the bottom, I'll flip that over, and this is a test glaze. So this is the first Bob that came out of the kiln.
Wow.
Where it has just the true definition from the mold itself. He really has done a great job with these pieces, and then since time he's made different versions. Like this one is called the seafoam type of glaze that really has that cool crusted feeling that you were talking about.
The thing is, like, this feels good in the hand too.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the idea that, like, the different concepts of it. Hey, this one's been submerged for a little bit, but this one's really, really been submerged.
You bet.
And saving the most interesting one for last. The Ren Clark severed head mug.
Yeah.
Is considered to be like one of the first like mugs that were out there. Well, again, he gave it the same treatment to this.
Yeah. It's a really cool piece.
Again, it's like if it was just the severed head, it'd be incredible. But he added the Sunken Treasure touch to it. I'm blown away.
Yeah.
I'm completely blown away by this. again, it's like, originally the idea of a tiki mug was to be a souvenir of a place that you would go to. And a lot of those mugs, it'd be like one glaze or something like that. This has gone beyond. This is art.
Right.
And not only is it art, but it's like an idea taken to like a next level. Like any of these alone, if it was just what it was, would be incredible. But to be like, hey, I think, what would it look like if you had a mug that was submerged under the sea for like, okay. And then to implement it. And at first blush, it looks like it would be.
Yeah. He's done an amazing job with all the crustacean, and it's like, I could see why you'd want to pick this as one of the first pieces to talk about, or signature pieces, because it's absolutely my favorite of his signature work that he's done in recent years.
Unbelievable. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks, Ray.
All right, so can you make me a drink and put it in this mug then?
We'll get started on that right away.
Hey gang, this is Tiki with Ray, and I just want to say thank you very much for checking out my video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to see more episodes, click on the subscribe button. And if you liked the video, give it a like. That would mean a lot to me. And if you have any comments or suggestions, please leave a comment in the comment section below.